Easy rewards, 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 easy rewards.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen. Amma ba'd. Fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. As-salatu wassalamu alayka ya Rasulallah. As-salatu wassalamu alayka ya Habiballah. As-salatu wassalamu alayka ya Nabiyallah. Wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Nurallah. It's mentioned that the best of creation and the most beautiful creation, the leader of civilization, none other than the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam. From his blessed mouth he has said this, from his blessed tongue these words have flowed. Best of creation sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam says, the one who recites peace and blessings upon me 3 times in the day and peace and blessings 3 times in the night due to love and devotion, he does this on me, then his sins for that day and his sins for that night will all be forgiven. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Subhanallah azza wa jal. May Allah azza wa jal enable us all to recite peace and blessings in abundance upon the best of creation sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Welcome, dear viewers of Madani Channel, yet again to our silsila called Easy Rewards, Asan Nekiya. And in the last episode, we spoke about how in our everyday lives, we do a lot of things. We do a lot of things on a daily basis, but we don't realize that is this a good deed? Can this be for the sake of Allah and Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam? And the title of the silsila, Easy Rewards, is because why? It's because we do a lot of things every single day that we have to do, dear viewers of Madani Channel. We have to do this and we have to do that. We have to go to the bathroom. We have to put clothes on. We have to eat our food. We have to drink water, etc., etc. And in this silsila, we focus on these things. But at the same time, while we are focusing on these things, there's 2 concepts, there's 2 things that we keep in our mind, dear viewers of Madani Channel, that I want you to keep in your mind. 1, am I doing this? Is this part of my daily routine? 2, if I am doing this, is this a formality? Or is this for the sake of Allah and Rasulullah? Because why? I have been doing this for so long, it's become normal. Now it's become normal. Have I forgotten that this could also take me towards Jannah? This action that I am doing, this daily activity, for example, dear viewers of Madani Channel, I'll give you an example from the previous episode. If you are waiting in the line, why? To go toilet. You won't cut in the line. You will have to wait your turn. Now while you are waiting your turn, you think to yourself that I have to do this anyway. But what if you think to yourself that, you know what, I'm going to be patient while I wait in this queue, I'm going to wait my turn, and for the sake of Allah and Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, I will remain patient no matter what. If somebody else cuts in, I will remain patient. If somebody else pushes me, I will remain patient. If somebody else talks to me in a certain way, says to me, hurry up, move forward, etc., I will remain patient. And I'm only talking about patience, dear viewers of Madani Channel. There are so many rewards. Time doesn't allow me to go further into each topic, more detail. I'm just trying to summarize each and every single point, inshallah, of our daily activities. But if we think about this, dear viewers of Madani Channel, with this example, am I doing this? Am I making the right intentions? Or, when I do this, am I thinking something bad? Have I got something wrong going on in my mind? Or have I got nothing at all? So, the 2 things, thinking something bad about someone, or not thinking at all, doing something because it's a formality, I have to do this, you are away from receiving good reward, you are away from receiving good deeds. But if you just make your intentions, if you just think to yourself, why am I doing this? This is for the sake of Allah and Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Dear viewers of Madani Channel, on this beautiful, beautiful channel called Madani Channel, and in this beautiful silsila called Easy Rewards, I am telling you, you can receive easy rewards, an abundance of rewards, and inshallah in every single one of your daily activities, which is the aim here, that to know that, you know what, this is a reward, and inshallah azawajal, there will be barakat for me in this because of the intentions I make for the sake of Rasulullah and Allah azawajal. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. The first topic I would like to discuss today, dear viewers of Madani Channel, along with clothes, because in the last episode we touched, dear viewers of Madani Channel, we touched upon clothing, which we discussed. And I would like to start off with wearing our shoes or slippers, as this is another example of something we do and we have to do every day in our life. But just for putting on or even taking our shoes off, my dear viewers of Madani Channel, this can be a reward. This is a reward, and you can gain a lot of reward for this. And through the barakah of making the correct intentions, we can also attain the reward of acting upon the blessed Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Therefore, we can inshallah just through this action, yes, dear viewers of Madani Channel, just by putting your shoes on the correct way and just by taking off your shoes the correct way, we can inshallah through Allah's mercy, because look, we don't know. The truth is, we don't know which neki, which good deed can take us to Jannah, and we don't know which sin, madallah wa'udhu billah, Allah save us from the disease of sins, but we don't know which sin can take us at the same time towards Jahannam, towards the hellfire. So I am telling you, something as small as putting on your shoes and taking them off, just by doing this, who knows, it might please Allah and His Rasul so much that Allah grants us Jannatul Firdaus, the highest level of Jannah, with His beloved Habib sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Subhanallah. Dear viewers of Madani Channel, if we all stop to think first, how many times do me and you put our shoes on and take them off just in one day? Now if you think, how many times do I do this? Sit there and think, you know what? I'll probably do this 5 times, 6 times. If you're a very busy person, 7 times, 8 times, or even, come se come, at least once or twice in a day. If we think to ourselves that this action is a repeated action, this action is part of our daily activities, imagine then, each time we do this, what if, because it's mentioned that Allah gets pleased with the smallest of deeds, Allah forgives us. And dear viewers of Madani Channel, let's listen to the intentions that we can make only just putting our shoes on. The first I will tell you, that is, I will wear the shoes, I will wear these shoes, or I will wear these slippers, or I will wear this footwear with the intention of following the Sunnah as the best of creation sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam also used to wear footwear. Subhanallah azawajal. Some Madani pools about the blessed sandals of the best of creation sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam I would like to share, the viewers of Madani Channel, is that how lucky are those blessed sandals that our Aqa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam used to bless by putting those beautiful pure feet into. Alhamdulillah azawajal. May we be sacrificed upon the blessed na'alain of Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. But think about this, dear viewers of Madani Channel. Let's go back to the topic. Our master Sayyidina Rasulullah used to wear footwear. Now we do this every single day. But do we do this to please Allah and Rasulullah? Do we do this because, as I've mentioned, and I will be mentioning many times, Islam is a way of life. Being a Muslim has a certain criteria. Being a good Muslim, getting towards Jannah, every step of the way, inshallah, in our life, we should think, Will this help me get towards Jannah? Will this help me attain closeness towards Allah and His Rasul? Why? Because look, why? Because Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, he used to wear footwear. Now he used to wear footwear. We all do this today. But is this a formality? Yes, it is, dear viewers of Madani Channel. But I am here to tell you today that this is not just an easy reward. This is also a sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Allahu Akbar. And because this is a sunnah, you will get an abundance of reward, insha'Allah azza wa jal. Another intention, dear viewers of Madani Channel, that one can make is before putting his shoes on, before putting his sandals on, before putting his footwear on, I will recite Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Another intention, dear viewers of Madani Channel. Before putting my shoes on. Now these two are before putting your shoes on, dear viewers of Madani Channel. This one mentions that before I actually put the shoe on physically, I will make sure that nothing harmful is within the shoe. What is our mindset, dear viewers of Madani Channel? Have we got the mindset of gaining easy rewards, which is the title of this silsila? Because this is what it's all about. Trying to gain easy rewards. Hard rewards, hard rewards. There are no hard rewards. Dear viewers of Madani Channel, I'm telling you, we're doing things every single day, but we don't have the knowledge that, you know what, this is also, ye bhi neki hai, putting on your shoes. But before even putting your shoes on, look at what you can think about. Allahu Akbar. Dear viewers of Madani Channel, not only have I told you two beautiful sunnahs of the best of creation, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alayhi wa sallam, a lot of us will wear our right shoe first, or our right slipper first, then we will wear our left. Sometimes people will wear their left shoe first, and then wear their right slipper first. Now, I'm here to tell you, dear viewers of Madani Channel, when you put your slippers on, or when you put your footwear on, or when you put your shoes on, when you put your slippers on, or you put your footwear on, or you put your shoes on, one can argue that, okay, if I wear my left shoe and I don't wear my right shoe first, I'll wear my left one first. This isn't a sin. But dear viewers of Madani Channel, why do we have this mindset that this ain't a sin and that ain't a sin? The beauty of Dawat Islami, the founder of Dawat Islami, Amir Ahl Sunnat, Maulana Muhammad Ilyas Attar Qadri, Allahu Akbar, they give us this mindset, dear viewers of Madani Channel. What I'm trying to say is this. Let me summarize everything for you. Is that when we put our slippers on, a lot of us put our right shoe on first, then our left. This is the correct way. However, I'm talking to those people who will put their left shoe on first, then their right, and then they'll have this mindset. And what a mindset. They'll have this mindset, this isn't a sin. Oh brother, it's something normal. I'm getting late. This isn't a sin. And they have this mindset throughout their daily activities. That isn't a sin. That isn't a sin. This isn't wrong. This isn't haram. But look at the mindset of our beautiful murshid. Amiri al-Sunnat, Damat Barakatuhum al-Aliyah. He has this mindset, and he is giving us this mindset. The environment and Dawat Islami is giving us this mindset. That no, you shouldn't be thinking whether this is a sin. You shouldn't be thinking whether that is a sin. Instead, you should be thinking, is this a good deed? Is this a good deed? Is that a good deed? Or is that a good deed? Allahu Akbar. Why? Because we should leave every single sin, dear viewers of Madani Channel. Every single sin we should leave. And anything which is wasteful, we should also leave that. And in the mindset of Dawat Islami, we should try to earn and act upon every single good deed and every single sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And just like this, dear viewers of Madani Channel, just like this, we can act upon another sunnah whilst wearing our shoes, which is, we have to wear our shoes anyway. But if we just make the intention of acting upon the sunnah of cleanliness, that I will protect my feet from dirt by wearing shoes. Alhamdulillah Azza wa Jal. Our third sunnah, dear viewers of Madani Channel. Our third sunnah I've told you. And if we move on now, some intentions for taking off our shoes. Dear viewers of Madani Channel, 3 sunnahs I have told you about wearing your shoes. And I've also tried to explain to you to not have this mindset that, oh, this is a sin, or this isn't a sin, I can wear my left shoe first. You should be wearing your right shoe first, dear viewers on Madani Channel. But unfortunately, we have this mindset that, oh, this is a sin, or this isn't a sin. I'm going to try to, cut corners here, cut corners here. No, this silsila easy rewards. Why leave any reward? The whole bottom line is, why leave any reward? So inshallah azza wa jal, before we go on making our intentions of taking our shoes off, let's make the intentions that I will try to act upon these 3 intentions for putting my footwear on, which are also Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Dear viewers of Madani Channel, if we move on to some intentions for taking off our footwear, I will mention 2, insha'Allah azza wa jal. Firstly, after I have recited Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, I will take off the left shoe or the left slipper and then the right one. Why, dear viewers of Madani Channel? Why? Going back to that point again. Why? Because taking off the left one first and then taking off the right one, this is also a good deed. This is also an easy reward. Another intention, dear viewers of Madani Channel, we can make, because again, I'm going back to the same points. We have to wear our shoes. So why not make good intentions? Why not collect your easy rewards? It takes 2 seconds to put your shoes on. Okay, 5 seconds, maybe some of you 10 seconds to put your shoes on, tie your laces, and then to take them off is even quicker. Why don't we just take out 3 seconds or 5 seconds of that time while we are doing or before we are doing our action? Make the good intention. How much blessings will there be for us? Just in this, there will be so much barakah and so much blessings for me and for you. So another intention that we can make while taking our shoes off is that we can also take them off. And if I have to take them off and I need to take them into masjid, for example, I will take them, but before I take them into the masjid, I will properly dust off my shoes outside by rubbing their soles against each other, making sure no dust or particles fall into the masjid, protecting the masjid from any dirt. Subhanallah. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. A lot of things, dear viewers of Madani Channel, that we have to do, and in particular our babies, we give them, is water. And drinking water, dear viewers of Madani Channel, this is something we all do, and we need also to survive. But is this a good thing, dear viewers of Madani Channel? Is this something that we just need to do to survive and won't get blessings from this? These are the questions that we should be thinking. And let me tell you, dear viewers of Madani Channel, that even before pouring water into the glass, if you make an intention that I will make sure that not a single drop of water is wasted while I am pouring this water into the glass or pouring this water into the utensil, before drinking the water, you make this intention that I will make sure not a single drop of water is wasted. This is also a good deed, and this is also an easy reward. Subhanallah. Dear viewers of Madani Channel, this is something we do every day. Drinking water is part of our routine. Giving it to somebody else as well. Okay, if we don't drink ourselves, why have I mentioned this? Because a lot of the times, guests come to our house. We're feeding the children. We're giving the children. We're giving to our elders. It could be anybody. We might not be drinking the water ourselves, but we're giving it to somebody else. So what have I mentioned? I've mentioned that even before pouring the water into the actual glass, you can make the intention that I will make sure no water, not even a single drop of water is wasted while I will pour this water into the utensil, into the glass. And while this person, or if you yourself are drinking the water, while I am drinking this, I will also make sure nothing is wasted. And this is also a good deed and an easy reward. Subhanallah Azza wa Jal. Our beautiful religion, dear viewers of Madani Channel, at this point, you should all be thinking, even me, and we should start to realize that there is easy reward to be earned every step of the way. But our mindset, listen, dear viewers of Madani Channel, our mindset is not set. This is the problem. You know, once you pour the water into the glass And before you drink it, if you look into the water, dear viewers of Madani Channel, I will tell you something, that if you check, because a lot of us do this as well, before we give to our elders, you don't. A lot of us do this. When we pour the water into the utensil or into the glass, if it's not for us, generally, if it's for our youth, it's for our children, it's for our own kids, or it's for our guests, what do? We check, we look into the water, we see if there's nothing harmful. Sallu ala al-Habib, sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Dear viewers of Madani Channel, if we stop to think that even actually before drinking water, how many intentions me and you can make. See, this is something we do anyway. For example, we don't waste water. We make sure we pour it in properly. We make sure it doesn't spill. And to do this is a good deed. But unfortunately, we don't pay attention to detail. And we miss a lot of things in our normal activities. However, if we really wanted to do something, or if we really wanted to learn something, for example, learn the seerah of the best of creation, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, then there's no doubt about it, we would actually try to learn and try to act upon this. And this leads me, dear viewers of Madani Channel, this leads me to the beautiful environment of my Shaykh Tariqat Amiri Ahl Sunnat, Allama Maulana Muhammad Ilyas Attar Qadri, Damat Barakatumul Aliyah, who has found this environment of Dawat Islami. And this Dawat Islami is putting out the guidelines, alhamdulillah. Is putting out those guidelines. Guidelines for what, dear viewers of Madani Channel? Guidelines for every single thing that I am discussing. Guidelines to please Allah and Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Guidelines to attain the pleasure of Allah and attain the pleasure of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. To attain closeness to Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And how, dear viewers of Madani Channel, how do we attain all these things? I tell you, Dawat Islami, how are they doing this? They are doing this. How? Because they are acting according to the Quran and they are acting according to the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wa sallam. Sallu ala al-Habib, sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam.
Easy rewards, 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 easy